the other kids out there who were going to forget their dances. I didn't want the kids with the sloppy feet and the bad knees who never auditioned for the show. I wanted a win. I wanted a kid who wanted to do this for a living, and I thought they had the talent. I can see it. When we bring in the 3- and 4-year-olds and they first start taking class, we look at their feet, we look at their legs. Who has the turnout? Who has the feet? Who has the legs? Maddie was a little different. Maddie came into the studio with her dad, a guy I went to high school with. He lifted her up and put her on the counter, and she leaned over with this big head, these big eyes, and this big mouth, and said, I want to take tap and hip-hop. Well, we don't really teach tap and hip-hop to the 4-year-olds. We have a combination class with tap for their rhythm and timing, ballet for their body alignment and their posture, and gymnastic tumbling for flexibility and strength. So her mom signed her up, paid her money. 2 weeks went by, and Melissa was down at the desk, not complaining, no. She wanted to pay more money, and she wanted her to take more classes. So we doubled up the lesson. She took twice a week. After 2 more weeks, the teachers came to me, told me that they had a kid that was really smart. So I allowed Maddie to take the mini, which is for 6, 7, and 8-year-olds, their hip-hop class. 1 week went by and Melissa was back down at that desk. The jazz class is right before the hip-hop. And she's not getting jazz in the preschool class, so could she take that too? Sometimes it's just not worth the aggravation. Sure, give me your money. 2 months later, faculty meeting, I hear that Maddie is smarter than any of the 8-year-olds. She's the best one in the class. We move her to the minis. She comes back the next year. She takes everything. She's there 2 or 3 days a week. The next year, she auditions for the Ivy League Dance Company. She's coming into a group that's already been together. All those little kids on the show, they're in there. Fortunately, there's like 21 of them. She's in the back on the end, the littlest peanut, the youngest member. By the time the choreography was finished and the routine was going to competition, she was in the front, in the middle. And all those kids that had been in my dance company for years were following her. Was she the favorite? No, I didn't even know the kid. But she had something special. It innate sense to hear the music, the rhythm, the timing. 1 out of 100 children has natural rhythm, another 9 can learn it. The rest of you, stand behind somebody like Maddie. Pay attention. When she moves, you move. When she stops, you stop. That's the way it goes. And that's what continued to happen. She's a leader, not a follower. It's important for all of you young kids here. I knew when you came up to pose with me who the friends were most of the time. Your hair was the same. You had the same outfit on. Similar. Followers dress like their friends. Leaders find out what their friends are wearing and wear the opposite. Be independent. Be your own person. That's the way to get noticed. Because that friend, when they get a full college scholarship, they're not taking you with them. Nope. I know it's a little different here. You're provided with your education. So the artist's name was Sia. She reached out to Maddie on Twitter. Of course we thought it was a joke. There's so many fake accounts. But then Sia's people contacted us. We contacted them. We worked it out. I got to speak with the choreographer. They wanted Maddie in LA for 4 days to learn the choreography, then 2 more days to shoot the video. We don't have time. We're shooting too. I can lose her for just a couple days. No, it's really, really involved choreography. The set is crazy. Well, you're going to need 4 days for her to learn this. And I said, no. She can do it in 2. Maddie learned the choreography on the set of the Chandelier video in 3 hours. They shot it in 2 more days. Now, I don't know if Maddie's standing outside the door or not, but I will say this. There are better dancers out there. There are girls with better feet, with hyperextended legs, with more natural flexibility and more natural turnout. There are girls that turn like a top. There are kids that are taller, have longer necks. But she has something special. That same precocious little girl that walked in to my dance studio is now a thriving member of the dance company. She's a leader. She's there every single day. She dances 100% full out in every class. Every faculty member has nothing but kind words to say about her. Is she the favorite? Well, Mark Myers, the wicked guy, would probably argue that he's still the favorite. I have a lot of favorites. You can be the favorite too. Do you go to your activity on time? Well, go early. Be there 30 minutes before you're supposed to. Be warmed up. Be prepared. Be dressed appropriately. Have your hair the way it's supposed to be or your uniform on. I don't care if we're talking about soccer or math or dance. Review what you did the day before. Know it. Be ready to move on. You shouldn't have to repeat. A teacher shouldn't say it over and over and over. It wastes time. Be passionate about it. Do extracurricular activities with it. Do extra credit. Watch movies that have nothing else going on but your activity. Whether it's a movie about law, whether it's a movie about football, whether it's a movie about dance. Know your history of where it came from and what it is. The more education you can get, the more knowledgeable you can be about your craft, the better chances you have. And parents, remember, not every child peaks at the same time. And I try to tell parents that. I've had kids that win everything when they're little. They turn 13, 14, they won it all. They want a boyfriend. They want to be a cheerleader. They want to go into the mall on Saturday instead of a dance competition. Don't push too hard. Let them lead the way. I've had other kids that don't win a thing at all. They're nothing. All of a sudden, they turn 16, 17, 18. They're 5'10", they're gorgeous. Beautiful dancers. They're the ones auditioning and booking the jobs. Did they ever win a crown? Maybe not. But they're working professional dancers. And that's what I set out to do. This next young lady is certainly